And welcome back to Crypto Hulk. Today is April 11th, about 6 p.m. Thought I'd do a little bit earlier show. So on the West Coast, it's like 9 p.m. at night. Here in California, it's 6 p.m. But there you have it. Yes, we're going over FedNow today. The whole show is going to be FedNow. This is going to be massive, okay? This is the United States payment platform. So we're going to do this deep dive on this thing. Just want to let you know. In the beginning, I'm going to go off and discuss something in FedNow, talking about Ripple. And then from there, I'm going to show you all the proof on how, like, we already know. But the FedNow people are trying to throw doubt into Ripple and stuff. They're trying to throw doubt into Ripple, shake out people. I've already had so much evidence on this show. It's sickening. But let me start off from the top here. See who was the first one. XRP fan. Then Vintage Pennies. Mr. Armor of God. Underpass 61. So we scroll through there. Okay. Henry Brown. Hulk DMC. Brass Monkey. Junkie Dat Funky Monkey. Yeah, man, that was a good group. That was one of my favorites. Run DMC, I think 83. I still remember the song, Hard Times. Like, hard times are coming to your town. That's the first, one of the first, if you want to call it rap, songs I liked. And then Too Short was in there with, I forgot which one. I'll have to think of it in a minute. He might have been 84, 85. But Too Short was definitely right there. I'm trying to think of the song. I'll think of it in a minute here. So there you have it. I'm working on merchandise, just to let you know. I am working on it. I'm talking with somebody right now about it. I've got a store set up. I do have products lined up, ready to go. We're doing some last minute touches. And let's 80s rock. Sugar Hill Gang rappers. Okay, let's start off with the article right here. FedNow. Let me copy the link. Copy. Paste. Okay, there's the article. It's a big article. My God, it's like King Kong article. Let's scroll down. I'm gonna find the part where they kind of talk some shit about Ripple. But it's okay. I want you to understand there's a difference between Ripple and XRP. Okay, so where it is look where it says, what does FedNow mean for fintechs in 2023? So it'll be in dark, bold letters. What does FedNow mean for fintech in 2023? I got my 2 scoops of veggie, which equals about 10 vegetables, and I got the 2 scoops of the fruit powder, which is equal to the nutrition of 10 servings of fruits. And I got 2 scoops of protein powder. That gives me 50 grams, and that was dinner at 6 p.m. All right. Now that we're here, let me read this off. Oh, wait a second. That's not the right one. That's the first one. We're going to keep scrolling down. I've got another section here I highlighted. Sorry, false alarm. Oh, where did they put that again? I got to look for it. Okay, go almost all the way down to the bottom. You'll see a picture that's How will FedNow impact other real-time payment products? So look where the dark bold sentence says, how will FedNow impact other real-time payment products? Here we go. You may have seen the recent news about the FedNow Ripple controversy. Ripple offers similar technology to FedNow, except it uses blockchain-based solutions. Ripple has been gaining popularity for offering cheap cross-border payments using XRP, a token used for representing the transfer of value across the Ripple network. However, Ripple has an ongoing case with the SEC over whether XRP is an unregistered security. That's actually incorrect. I'm not going to get into that right now. FedNow strives to provide a safer alternative to Ripple. Yeah, right. And other similar real-time cross-border payment solutions in the U.S. for banks to move funds within the U.S. financial system. So first off, Ripple, I'm the only one who's done this on YouTube. I had a show for 4 times where all we talked about was the Ripple settlement agreement of 2015. I used the actual court hearing papers and showed you that in 2015, our government, and that means everybody, Department of Justice, United States attorneys, at 2015, they determined that the XRP was electronic money, a currency, a cryptocurrency. This is what our government and the Justice Department figured out. Got it? No other channel's talking about this. No other channel has shown all the evidence like me. And that's brilliant because now you have a brilliant instructor teaching you awesome information. Okay? That's just one. This lawsuit with the SEC is fake. And there's so much fake about it, I'm not going to get into it. But one of the things is the SEC claimed that the sales of the XRP was an unregistered security. This stupid asshole in this article here says Ripple has an ongoing case with the SEC over whether XRP is an unregistered security. No, you fucking moron. See, these fucking morons that write the story, that write this article, and we look to the right, and it's some guy named Yuri Kropolensky. Look at this dumb. I'm going to go to the beginning of the article real quick. I want to see who actually wrote this fucker. I don't know, but if we look to the right of this article, you see some guy named Yuri Kropolensky, payments expert. He doesn't even know what the fuck he's talking about. Okay? I don't see an author's name. I hope it's not this dumb fuck to the right who's living in the Ukraine, and his name is Yuri Kropolensky. Dude, you don't fucking know what you're talking about at all. You ought to just have me write this fucking article. I do have an English degree, by the way, and my mouth uses a lot of 4-letter words that I did not learn in college. Okay, so I read that first paragraph. XRP is not an unregistered security, Yuri. It's the sales or the transmissions of which the SEC allege, and I'm saying allege incorrectly, were securities. Not the XRP, Yuri, the sales of the XRP. Got it, buddy? Something you just don't get. There was some kind of mix-up in the truth factor, and the truth went that way, and your story went that way, okay? So there's your little whooping right there. We talk about the clearinghouse and stuff. Now, I'm going to start showing, I'm going to check for comments, and then I'm going to show you some truth bombs, and then we're going to get into the article after that, okay? But I've had somebody drop off a little bit of Christmas presents here for Crypto Hulk. We got a member for 5 months. It's not saying whose name it is. That's very strange. It just says member for 5 months. So whoever that is, welcome for 5 months. Let me see if I could find some. Don Foley. Don, thank you for that donation to the channel. Greatly appreciate it. Then we got Carlos Montenegro. FedNow sits to pee. Yes. Eric M. to smash the like button. Don't stop rapping, Hulk. 1985. Yes. Sec riffs. Life's Too Short. Yeah. That's the song. The first song I liked from Too Short was that one. And I want to say 1985 or 4, something like that. Okay, let's go to the first one I'm going to send you. Copy, and we'll do a paste right here. So I wanted to read you the bad stuff of the article first, but it's not bad because I just check. I put the guy who wrote the article in check. He doesn't even know what he's fucking talking about. These fucking amateurs trying to write internet articles. Federal Reserve payments pilot incorporates Ripple partner Volante. Oh. And they joined back in when? 2021. 2021, they joined the FedNow. Okay. We scroll down here, it talks about Volante Technologies introduced its participation in a pilot for the Federal Reserve's new instant payment platform, FedNow. Now, there's other companies doing this, absolutely. But when the Fed is saying, oh, we might not, use Ripple or whatever, that's fine. Because you know what? They're using Volante, and guess what? Volante uses Ripple technology. See what I mean? So the Federal Reserve might very well come out and say, with FedNow, we're not using Ripple. Okay, fine. What they won't tell you, and that's why you listen to my show, what they won't tell you is that, but we're using Volante, which uses all the Ripple technology and the XRP. Oh, got it. See? So there you have that. Next, look what we got here. So we're talking about the Federal Reserve, FedNow. Let me show you a little something here. You're going to love it. Kapow! Look at that article. Former Ripple advisor Michael Barr will supervise the Federal Reserve. What? Yeah. But the Federal Reserve's like, oh, we're not going to use anything with Ripple. Oh, no. But then you got a guy from Ripple on the Federal Reserve Board. Do you see what I'm saying, folks? Don't fucking worry about nada. Nothing. I worry about nothing. I worry about nothing. Copy. Paste. Right there. What article do we got here? Oh, the FedNow program mentions they use the clearinghouse. Okay, what the hell is that? You've heard of ACH? Like if you're using your debit card and you look on your bill and it says ACH withdrawal or whatever, that's automated clearinghouse. Listen to this. The clearinghouse, a known Ripple partner, see what I mean? Right there, is working with Wells Fargo on a cross-border payment system. Hello. The Federal Reserve says, we're not going to use Ripple. Okay, fine. You don't have to hire Ripple. You don't have to hire Ripple. Because you know why? Your whole fucking program's based on Ripple, you fucking asshat. I'm serious, man. I fucking love it. Next article. Got to go to work like a doctor. That's cool Modi, by the way. Go to work like a doctor. Next, we got this one here. Let me do a paste. And that one's going to be a little long, so let me take off the last 26 characters. Kapow! There we go. Let me send it to you. Bam. Let's read the next one. Oh boy. Ripple partner FIS Ripple partner FIS teams up with the clearinghouse. Oh, shit. To set up quick payments for U.S. banks. Oh, really? Please tell us more. The Federal Reserve's like, yeah, we're not going to use Ripple. We're not going to hire Ripple. Dude, everything about FedNow is Ripple. Are you fucking serious? I'm showing you right now. It shows small and mid-sized U.S. banks to implement real-time payments. What do we know about small to mid-size? That's Stellar, XLM. Get that shit. My name's Crypto Hawk. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a crypto advisor either. I know nothing about crypto at all. I'm making all this shit up right now. My goal is to financially get you destroyed by getting you into scammy art paintings, gold cards, fucking NFTs, whatever I can find to get you ripped off. That's what my channel's designed for. So it doesn't make much sense to listen to a fucking word I say. So right here, it says in this article, the real-time payment network ensures fast payments for U.S. banks and their clients. And now small and medium-sized banks can join them and make real-time payment transfers via the clearinghouse network. Oh, man, Crypto Hulk. So there you got FIS, Ripple partner, working with the clearinghouse. Does it get any better than this? Oh, the beauty of it all. Let's do the last truth bomb here. And then you'd be like, you know what, Crypto Hawk? You're always fucking right. Okay, here we go again. Copy. And paste. Right there. Okay, let's see what we got here. This is from what date? 2020. This is a Berkshire Hathaway company. This is Business Wire. Business Wire is a Warren Buffett company. Look at what Warren Buffett knows. Now, Warren Buffett, here we go. Let me give you a little. Warren Buffett started something called Nubank, or he's a major player in Nubank. It's Nuban, I think C or K. It's in Brazil, and it's a crypto bank. Since crypto started in 2008, Warren Buffett has done nothing except trash talk cryptocurrency. But he somehow forgot to tell you he opened up a crypto bank in Brazil. Warren Buffett and his little butt buddy that he works with called crypto rat poison, but yet he opens up a crypto bank. Yes, it's in Brazil, and that's why Business Wire, this news agency, which is a Berkshire Hathaway company, which is Warren Buffett, is reporting on what's going on in Brazil because they know all about all this crypto. Yes, they do. Here's the title. RippleNet Cloud reaches a new milestone. They sign their first bank customer. Where is this at? Sao Paulo, Brazil. Where's Nubank? Pretty sure Sao Paulo, Brazil. Not saying it's Nubank, though, that Ripple signed up. Ripple, a leading provider of enterprise blockchain solutions for payments, announced Banco Rendimento has launched with RippleNet Cloud as the first bank. So notice the word cloud. As the first bank to use Ripple technology entirely in the cloud. Banco Rendimento joins nearly 24 financial institutions running on RippleNet Cloud. Okay? Now, just to show you something here, then we'll officially start the show. Here we go. This is an Amazon page, an actual Amazon page I sent you. And it's titled AWS Partner Profile Ripple. It says RippleNet talks about X Current, X Rapid, X Via, RippleNet use cases. All massive banks all around the world linked in. Why did Ripple join Amazon? Because this is cloud. Amazon Cloud. Remember I just read to you about Ripple Cloud? Where do you think Ripple's getting part of their cloud solution? Amazon. Oh, snap. Yeah, and like almost all the banks in the world now are running on Ripple, but our FedNow is like, oh, Ripple's going through a lawsuit. These people are so fucking high. They think they're going to outsmart us. Not going to happen for like a million years. Few days from the Titanic false flag, April 15, 1912, the R family sunk it along with the people pushing back against the bankers. Titanic, 1912, Fed, 1913, World War I, 1914. Oh, very interesting. Yeah. All right, let's go. Going down this rabbit hole. When you talk about the R family, you're like with me. I discussed the R family. My last channel got deleted. Like adios, gone, bye. I was able to link up a major bank. Now you can still find all this information. About a year ago on my Twitter page, I posted it all there. You can read out the name of the B Group Bank and the R family. I show the ties and connections, and then the channel just went zzz, disappeared. So, yes. So, Armor of God, thank you for that donation there, buddy. Now let's get into this article we got and show you again. Do a copy paste. All right. It's a huge article. I'm going to see how much of I'm going to read. Get ready for the launch is the name of this article. A fintech guide to the FedNow payment system. In response to the demand for faster and more convenient payment options, the Federal Reserve has launched a plan to modernize the U.S. payment system, including the implementation of real-time payments. The idea for this innovative payment service has been in the works for over 10 years. Its implementation is expected to revolutionize the banking industry by providing customers with a more efficient and seamless payment experience. FedNow is expected to revolutionize the way transactions are conducted in the United States, making it easier and quicker for businesses and individuals to transfer funds. Let me go to the next. The next title is the bold title. It says, A Brief Background on U.S. Payment Systems. The United States has been using the ACH. We just got done talking about it. The ACH for almost 50 years. And we know Ripple's tied in with that. I just showed you. To transfer money between bank accounts. However, ACH transactions can take up to 2 days. In contrast, other countries have adopted instant services and real-time payments, allowing for instant transfers. So here they're telling us other countries are using some other kind of a system. Gee, I'd like to know specifically which ones those might be. Let me go on. The Federal Reserve is spearheading change with the launch of the FedNow real-time payments, which would allow domestic U.S. payments to be processed 24/7. It says here, real-time payments are a major step towards modernizing the U.S. payment system, bringing it in line with other advanced economies. So it appears that we're last, doesn't it? Okay, according to this here, this article is telling us there's other countries that have more advanced payment systems. Well, why would we allow them to get ahead of us? You know, I don't know. I'm just bringing something up. Let me look here. Let me skip down a little bit. It says The FedNow payment system is a significant improvement over the traditional ACH system, offering faster and more convenient payment solutions that benefit both individuals and business. Shows a little picture here. Our real-time payment presents significant benefits. So if you look at the first, it shows revenue boost, reduced cash and check usage. Let's see, what is FedNow? FedNow is Federal Reserve's payment system. It will facilitate real-time transactions of any size. That's got to be like the Ripple portion, Volante, okay? Any size. So if it's in any size, it's going to be like probably the XRP. By utilizing clearing functions, banks can instantly exchange the required information. Here we're getting into ISO 20022 and the cryptos that work with ISO 20022. Let me scroll down here. How will FedNow work? To ensure the effectiveness of real-time payments, simplicity for users and robust security measures are crucial factors. You're not going to have Bitcoin mining or none of that stuff and the problems that you're going to have. Users of FedNow service are unlikely to notice any significant difference from other real-time payment systems. So that's one of the things. However, there are differences with FedNow. FedNow will act as an intermediary between the senders and receivers' financial institutions. Kind of sounds like what the XRP and the XLM does with XDC. It's like right in the middle. So let's continue here. It says, I'd compare the direct access to customers' accounts provided by the FedNow service to a smart contract on the blockchain. Very interesting how they said it. You know what it is? It's Codius, everybody. Crypto Hulk has gone over Codius. Nobody else has. I've had the original, at least 4 times on the show, the original Codius white paper that we've discussed on the show. That's the last thing that's needed because you got smart contracts, smart oracles. You got smart contracts, oracles, smart oracles telling the crypto what to do. This is all where it comes together is this FedNow. This is where the Codius comes in July of this year, July of this year. We are close to this, all this coming together. So they're trying to do everything. Gary's trying to smash exchanges, scare everybody to death. You got this fucking article telling you they're not going to use Ripple or some shit like that. Man, these people know what the fuck is coming, and they're trying to scare you. My job is to show you their little bullshit game. Don't fall for it, okay? I've been doing this shit for 3 fucking years. I've been watching these lying bastards every step of the way. And we're a step ahead of them because they start talking about a smart contract on the blockchain. Oh, really? Because I know of a very, very smart contract. I know something called Codius, which is a smart oracle, which uses Google's native client or Google's native code. Yes, it's a sandbox of commands and stuff. I already know how this shit goes down. We win, okay? Let me continue. FedNow has been designed to operate a long time. Other time will utilize the ISO 20022, okay? What is ISO 20022? ISO 20022 is a globally recognized payment messaging standard that offers richer and more structured data during the payment process. ISO 20022 allows for about 10 times more data to be sent per payment. The U.S. adoption of ISO 20022 has brought more focus on messaging and data for real-time payments within an international financial framework. Now, here's the part in the article. What is the Fed launch date? Well, in mid-March, which was about a month ago, the Federal Reserve has revealed that the FedNow service is set to commence its operations in July. May, June. That's 2.5 months from now, everybody. This thing is going, okay? All the stuff we've been waiting for is going to start being utilized in the world. And then eventually the secrets are going to come out on what cryptos they're using, okay? Because right now everything's hush hush. We're going to find out eventually. And they might have some kind of proprietary. They're using one of the cryptos that we're talking about, okay? Either Stellar was in there with the Fed now doing their thing, or XRP was in there. They don't have to mention Ripple. They don't have to mention Stellar. Look, these are platforms that anybody can build on. You got it? So the government could have Cardano helping them with something on top of an XRP platform. So trust and believe, there's only going to be 3 platforms that are massive that are going to carry probably 80 to 85% of the world's value. Those are the 3 X's, XRP, XLM, and XDC. And they're going to have other cryptos and other tech companies like Volante helping Ripple to do this. And then there's this other, that's how it's going. You're always going to have those 3. You'll always have the top 3 cryptos in there somewhere doing something, okay? But this is so massive in July when it takes off, like, we ain't going to be at 51 cents anymore, okay? They're trying to do everything they can to scare us. But, so to cut to the chase, it's in July is when this takes off. I hope you have your cryptos by then. Let me check some comments. Trump. Yes, please. Hulk's going to look for rating comments. Sherry D. Thanks, Crypto Hulk, for all you do. Appreciate that. Just got to chill with powerful talk. It's going to be stellar. Okay, ease up on all that Vatican and Star David shit, or moderators start blocking these people. This will be a cryptocurrency channel, not for you to further your religious beliefs about the devil and all this weird shit. You start talking about that, moderators either give them a 5-minute timeout or block them. Let's stay on the topic of crypto and not this weird fucking shit you want to talk about. Get on another channel that has a bunch of dumbasses and talk about shit like that, okay? Not here. All right, who can use FedNow? Now, this one's interesting. It makes me feel it's going to be stellar to start with. So here's the title of this. Who can use FedNow? FedNow will be accessible to both individuals, there you go with the stellar, and businesses. For the initial launch in July, the Federal Reserve intends to set a transaction limit of $25,000. That is more in line with a stellar, okay? Small to medium-sized businesses and stuff. As a result of this cap, small businesses and retail, that's us, made by individuals will benefit from the FedNow until the Federal Reserve increases the transaction limits. Here's how I call this one going down. They've been trialing all this like in the test mode, and now it's going to go into real life mode. So they're limiting it to 25,000 so they can control it and make sure if there's a hiccup that somebody doesn't lose $10 billion transaction. That would be very, very fucked up. In my opinion, just from what I'm reading here, using a little bit of common sense, it appears that they're going to go with stellar to start with, okay? Because it mentions small businesses and retail payments, that's us. And they're going to let us test stellar out for X amount of time. And then they're going to start increasing that limit where I think they'll start moving into XRP, okay? And then you have the XDC in there for stock trading and foreign exchange and all that. So they'll probably limit those transactions the same way. They'll start off really easy. and then they'll go for more. Starting from the first week of April, the Federal Reserve will initiate a formal certification process for participating banks who wish to use the service. So starting now, the Federal Reserve's certifying banks. Early adopters will undertake a customer testing and certification program, which will be guided by feedback received by the federal FedNow pilot program to prepare for live transactions via the system. The FedNow pilot program involved over 100 participants from different credit unions and depository institutions. In June, which is in about 2 months from now, the Federal Reserve and certified participants will conduct production validation activities to ensure that they are fully prepared for the July launch. Starting in July, it's a green light. You got it? So Stellar, XRP, XLM, XDC kinds of, just, you better have your shit ready by then. If you're thinking, well, I'll be buying crypto to the end of the year, I doubt it. I have a feeling something very massive obviously is going to happen in July, to where the cryptos take off. The government shuts all these exchanges down. Like, I think it's a wrap around July. You're not buying no more shit, all right? Because by then, the price of these things are going to fucking take off. Let me look through here. Let me take some questions and I'll start. The next section I'm going to look at is, what are the benefits of FedNow payments? Let me take a quick pop into here. Lobster. Okay, good evening. Gino Barone. Thank you very much. Good thing. FedNow is only nationwide. Right, not international. Be Digital, welcome to the channel. Smart decision there, everybody. Then we got Amy Merkel. Thanks again for the news. No problemo. I'm thinking July is pretty big. Yes, I'm expecting good things in July. I think we'll go back to the article here. So the Federal Reserve initiative to modernize the payment system is expected to bring numerous benefits. The use of FedNow between banks. The benefits of instant payments aren't limited to fintech companies and banks. It's going to eliminate chargebacks. It's just showing how useful FedNow is going to be to the whole banking system. What does FedNow mean for fintech companies? And you could say like Ripple, like Stellar, in 2023. The FedNow program is currently only accessible to licensed banks, which limits the benefits that non-bank financial institutions can enjoy. Go down a couple paragraphs there I have highlighted here. Despite the potential benefits, it remains unclear when non-bank, like Ripple, Stellar, they're trying to figure out when a non-bank financial institution will be granted access to the FedNow program. We don't know. Tighter government control and legislation surrounding non-bank lenders may be necessary to ensure that they can comply with FedNow's increased consumer protection and fraud prevention. Here's what we got going. Here's what I'm going to tell you what. We'll know when we have crypto regulations. That's what they're not telling us right now, okay? Think about it. We don't even have definitions of what's a fintech. We don't even know what crypto is. We have no crypto regulations in the United States Code. I'm the only YouTuber who's been telling you guys this for 3 fucking years. All these other channels, they have not a clue, all right? What has to happen before Ripple, Stellar can get into this FedNow program is we need global crypto regulations, number one, globally. So what this FedNow will be is only banks shooting money all around the world using FedNow. And it'll link in with Swift and all these other things. So yes, it'll go around the world. But FedNow is a United States payment program that's going to be linked in with Swift. Probably already is, I'm sure. Now, only licensed banks can use FedNow right now. That will change when we have crypto regulations. That's going to be massive. Okay, that's how we're going to get rich. So the great squeeze out, if you haven't seen it out, they're shutting down all the exchanges all around the world. This is for new people. Veterans will be like, we already know all this. Okay. But I get a lot of new people of the channel, so I have to kind of teach at a lower level and mid kind of too. So if you don't know what's going on, they're shutting down all these exchanges around the world. You will not be able to buy the crypto. Why? Because the banks want to own it all and then sell it back to you for like 1,000 times the worth of it, 10,000 times the cost. Okay. That's what's going on. So right now, they're giving the banks advantage in FedNow by not allowing fintechs to get in there and compete. Okay. So the fintech company's like, hey, let us in. And the FedNow system's like, not right now, maybe later. See what's going on? Why are they waiting? Because you've got to have legislation. You've got to know what a fintech company is. What's the definition of a fintech company? Let's get even more basic than that. What's the definition of a crypto? What's the definition of staking? It's not even in the United States code. So what's going to have to happen is they're going to run this FedNow, but it's only for banks. And it's not, in my opinion, necessarily using crypto. It's using the blockchain. But when they make crypto regulations in America, that's when all the crypto jumps in, and that's how we get rich. Let me continue. How will fraud be tackled with instant payments? I'm going to skip that section. How will FedNow, now it gets into the Ripple controversy. So we're pretty much done. Okay, looking ahead, here's the last section of it. And we predict, so it's called Looking Ahead. It's in dark, bold print. We predict that instant payments will scale since there will be such high demand. There will be, everybody listen, there will be such high demand for this functionality we call cryptocurrency in the near future. They're telling us right now, I'm going to repeat this so new people get it. So new people that are like, well, why is it only 51 cents? When's it going to take off? Well, number one, you need to watch my show. These other channels you're watching, you watch those dumbasses and they don't teach you a fucking thing because I teach all the basics that you need to know. And then you come to my channel and want to know all the quick answers. That's fucking stupid. Go back to that other channel you're watching and be confused on that channel. Don't be confused on mine because then you start throwing doubt and everything. Because I got new people here and they start hearing dumb shit from other channels and like, oh, Crystal Hulk, what about this? Look, if I don't talk about it, it doesn't fucking matter. Okay? The United States SEC versus Ripple trial, I don't talk about it on the channel. Why? Because it doesn't fucking matter. That's a bullshit trial. And what you got are bullshit YouTubers talk about that bullshit trial every day. It's fucking embarrassing. The first sentence again. We predict that instant payments will scale. That means go up. That means the value of the crypto goes up because there will be such a high demand for this crypto in the near future. Oh, shit. In fact, it is likely that banks, financial institutions, will lose customers if they don't offer the right cryptos. I'm paraphrasing, okay? Says here, overall, the move towards real-time payment. There's only one crypto that I've heard of talk about real-time payments, and that's XRP. You got Brad Garlinghouse talking all the time about real-time payments. Stellar's right in there. XDC is right in there too. All three of the X's, they work like that. XDC, bam, real-time payments for foreign exchange, for stocks, bonds, derivatives. Okay? XDC is doing all that shit real time. Stellar, small to medium enterprises, bam, real-time payments. It's not Bitcoin. Bitcoin's not real-time payments. That's so fucking embarrassing. And it's so sad how you got like guys like Michael Saylor's not a guy, he's a little bitch. But you got bitches like these people that look like men, or maybe they've transitioned, or I don't know what it is now. That party is so fucking weirdo, wacko. But it's like for you to actually honestly think, see Bitcoin's white paper, when Bitcoin's white paper first came out, it was claimed to be the world's payment crypto. They found out within 5 minutes, this shit does not fucking work. So then, to fake everybody out, they call it a store of value. Sad. Truly sad. If you watch my show, this is reality, okay? I read straight up articles. I connect the dots. You look at the evidence I present, and you make smart decisions, okay? But what we're seeing here is they're telling us that crypto is likely to have a significant impact on the way transactions are conducted in the country. You're all on the right path when you watch my show. My shows do go a long time, but it's like an education, okay? What you put in watching my program, you'll be getting out with millions of dollars. You have to truly look at, I'm breaking down a FedNow program. These other people, I'm telling you what, they'll give FedNow like 1 minute. 1 minute only. And that's fine. If you just like want to learn for 1 minute, then watch that other channel. But if you want to know the whole story and know exactly how this thing's going to happen, then you watch my show. That's what we do. It's like an education. I think ZR got whacked on Monday by YT while on a live podcast talking about what has been chatted earlier. So we need to be careful. We are on Discord, so we don't get Hulk in any trouble. I already lost the channel because I talked about something that's too fucking real. So I got to watch it now. I can still bring you awesome articles, which I do. I throw some conspiracy in there, but I'm not specific. If I find a link of a 3-letter agency with a particular crypto, I'm not going to tell you because that's going to fucking destroy this channel. I may say I have a 3-letter agency and I'm linking it to Stellar or whatever it might be. I'm not going to tell you which one, and I'm not going to show the evidence for that because that's the kiss of death and the channel goes bye-bye. So some things I don't want to know. Don't send me certain things where, hey, Crypto Hulk, I have this government agency that's never been discovered and they're working with Ripple. Don't tell me because I'm not posting it on my show. I'll tell you enough to know that I won't get kicked off the air. Sometimes we'll speak in code, and you'll know enough to know what to invest in to be rich for the rest of your life. That's the goal. The goal is not to know, the goal is not to take a bite of the apple or the fruit off the tree of knowledge of good and evil. It's to know that the tree's there. Don't touch that fucking fruit. You know what I'm saying? Don't touch that shit. Eat off the fruit from the tree of life. Okay? That helps you get rich and stuff. When I do too much of a deep dive, that's like from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. We don't want a bite of that fruit because that's gonna fucking kill you. Okay? So that's how I kind of run the channel now. You're gonna know everything you need. I'm not gonna say anything that's super specific about whatever. So I'm still trying to have a job next week, you know? I've already been there and done that and lost the fucking channel. It's not cool. Hold on a second. Got that one. Be Digital. In case I didn't read it, Be Digital. Welcome to the channel. 589. You know, I drive past this health food store where I live, and the address is 589 whatever street. I'm not saying. And every day I look at it, and I'm just, Like my eyes are fixated when I drive past this health food store. All I'm looking at is 589 as I drive past it. I'm like, ah. It like hypnotizes me or something. Angela McAllister, thank you very much for your donation. Hi, Hulk. Always appreciate your great work. Any idea about UMU, Universal Monetary Unit? Never heard of it. I go through news all the time. I've never heard of it. So I've been doing this shit for 3 years. Never heard of it. So it's something that I'm not going to touch. I'm not saying it's bad. Just look. You've got the 3x cryptos, right? Everything will be built on top of them. 80% or more of everything in the world will be built on top of it. So it may be a legitimate project and it's great and everything. But guess what? It's going to be on either XLM, XRP, or XDC. Now there's other cryptos like CeeLo and shit like that. Okay, it might be on one of them too, whatever. But it's going to be on one of the ISOs that we go over. So you can't miss out. Just get the cryptos that we talk about on this program, and you're set. But yeah, I've never heard of that one. Where are we at? Matthew Toyama, the Goat Hulk. Matthew has been a member for 7 months. Thanks for being a member here. You're investing in your future by putting up, watching my long shows and stuff. You're investing in your future to know that this dude is going to try his absolute best to come up with the best information, news that nobody else has ever talked about before, views that no one ever has. Okay. I'm trying to prepare you for what's to come. And they're already trying to start to scare us out. Just focus on what I teach, all the parallels that I draw, where I connect all the dots, everything I uncover that no other channel uncovers. Just focus on that. You'll be fine. Chad Cord. Wow. Thank you very much for that. Thank you for all you do and leading us to the light at the end of the tunnel. Chad celebrates the first super chat. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I do. I carefully try my best to find news that's important to me. Like this channel, I made this channel for me, okay? Because I always wanted a channel where I could learn certain things. I watch these other ones and they're 15-minute shows and they go over like 10 news articles. Like I can't fucking learn from that shit. Don't tell me 15 articles in 15 minutes. Give me like one article, maybe two, and then deep dive it for me. That's what I like. Something like that. I can handle maybe like 10, 15 minutes of like one article, but if it depends on how much I'm learning and stuff. But these people, it's just like, I would never learn anything deep. So I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to make my own channel, and this is what we got. I've got time to invest in my future. Like when I've been working out for 37 years, I started in 1985. I don't know how many hundreds of thousands of hours I spent working out in a gym. Crazy amount, maybe like 100,000 or something, or I don't know, just a lot of fucking hours. Okay. So I'm used to putting in decades worth of work to accomplish something that's important for me. So when I make a program and I deep dive shit and spend hours finding news, I'm going to present it to you because to me, I invest in what I think is going to be a winner. I'm not trying to go watch some TV or something. I'm trying, like for 3 years, I've never really barely watched TV at all. A little bit, I'll have date night or something. We'll either go to a movie or watch the Netflix series and shit. But outside of that, it's just straight up this channel. So that's just how I spend my time. All right. Let me look for some last minute questions on anything. According to Google Trends, the term ripple effect reached an all-time high in 2008. Let's see. What we are New Caledonia. Charles, sorry to say, XRP also runs. XRP is the key. Well, you should get your care package in 4 days. Okay. Now remember, I don't always go to that. I don't live where the mailbox is, so it might be like I'm going there this weekend. So what is today? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I might be there on Saturday to pick up the mail, or possibly a Sunday down there. I don't know. So, and if not, then it'll be the following week. But trust and believe, it'll be there, and I'll get it, and I'll be excited to see what's in there. But yeah, I always keep my little silver coin like right here. Yeah, I love this sucker. Oh, I gotta buy gold this month at some point before the month's over. I gotta buy some. I mean, silver, because I want to be able to like this sucker is an ounce or whatever. It's worth about $40, or this is probably like 2 ounces. I don't know. You guys are saying it's 1 ounce. I don't know. It feels like two. It's heavy as, but this is how you buy gas and food when shit goes bad. All right. It will run a bunch of things. Great content. Thank you, Hulk. Says Maria Sangria. All right. I gotta go. It's been real. I've got I've got some articles that I could do a morning show with. I'm possibly really considering a morning show. I'll let you know tonight. I'm gonna go looking a little bit for some conspiracy stuff tonight. Spend about 2 hours looking for some conspiracy, and then I'll decide if I want to get some more news or just use the ones that I've got. I'll have to determine that later. Japan has a gold-backed token issued by Mizuho, which they plan on being exchangeable for gold, called Zippa Gold. I love the feeling of 100 ounces in your hands. Yeah, I've got like 1 or 2 ounces in my hands now. It's nice. I'm sitting here kind of, my precious. But yeah, okay, I gotta calm down. Morning show. Shane Norton, for me and wife, love you, Hulk. I hope you guys get rich. Honestly, that's why I do that. I'll be let down. I'll be personally hurt if somehow all this has been a fake deal. I'll be like, damn, I spent 3 years of my life. But if it works out, then I'm gonna be the proudest guy in the world because I helped thousands of people become rich. Like I don't have to know you, I don't have to be your friend or nothing. I'm trying to teach you, make you rich. I don't need payment from or nothing. So I'm paying it forward, hoping that blessings come to me from the outside. It's not like I give so that I can get. Like I'm hoping I get blessed. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But at least I know I've done what I've had to do. I've been part of the solution, not the fucking problem. Like these other channels taking money from these fucked up companies and stuff. I don't do that. Like you guys pay me and I try to provide the best, clearest vision on what's going on. That's how it works. But anyhow, enough of that. I will look at tomorrow morning's show. I don't know, but I'm going to seriously consider it. And with that, I'll see you all later.